Only 2 weeks left until Christmas, and I am in grave danger of not meeting my goal of getting the boat in Tahoe ready by the first of the year. I got very little done this past week on the intake manifold or the lower unit for the boat. Weather did not help, but it's mainly because I was busy working on a project for my other channel. And then it became a matter of priorities. All right, well, that's kind of getting into something that I really wanted to talk about here, because as far as personal finances, this might be one of the most important topics that there is, but you never hear anything about. And that's finding the balance between saving money and making money, because we do have to find that balance. As we get older, we generally strike a balance between making money and saving money, and most of us are in the middle. We work a job every week so that we're constantly making money, but then at the same time, we're saving hopefully some money for purchases later on. Cars, houses, clothes, vacations, whatever. And then hopefully we're saving something for retirement. All right, so we're finding that balance. That's what most people do. Now there's extremes to that. Okay, construction workers, especially the younger ones, they're focused on making money. They're not worried about saving it. And I say that because I did work construction for a little while, and I knew a lot of construction workers, and I knew they weren't worried about saving it because they was spending it as fast as they was making it. And that's the catch to construction. Construction workers are going out of town, oftentimes out of state. They're either working or they're killing time until they go back to work. And when they're killing time, they get in trouble because they're in bars and restaurants and everything else, and they're spending money, staying at hotels and everything else. They're going through some money. The reason they went there, though, was because they could make a lot of money. All right, so they were focused on the making it, not so much the saving it. And any construction worker that's been in it long enough eventually figures that out, and they figure out how to save some money. But young ones don't. All right, opposite extreme of that, homesteaders. All right, they're all about self-sufficiency and not spending money. All right, so therefore they don't need much. Well, that's the same as saving money, not spending. Okay, so that's the extremes right there. Most of us somewhere in the middle. And that homesteading lifestyle, it looks really nice. I mean, it does. You know, back to nature, it's simple, you know, not punching the time clock, it's appealing. But here's the thing, for anybody that does homesteading, at some point they had to focus on making money and saving it so that they could get that home to do the homesteading on. There's no getting around it ever for any of us, unless you're born into money, and most of us aren't. We've always got to figure out that balance between making it and saving it. And the homesteaders on YouTube, if they have a successful channel, they're actually making money doing things to save money. And that's a win-win, and I love win-wins, and it don't get any better than that. And that's what I ran into myself this past week, why I didn't make much progress. Okay, on this channel, I've been working on getting my old Tahoe and my boat going, doing the work myself in order to save money. Well, my other channel is actually doing really well, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing there, and other people are enjoying it, and hopefully we're all learning some stuff, and it's actually making money. Now, I didn't do it to make money, but if YouTube's going to give me money, I'm going to take it, and it's starting to do pretty good. All right, so I just thought that was really interesting that even these two channels right now, that channel isn't about making money by any means, but it is making money, whereas this channel is about saving money. And it's not making any money. I just started this channel. It's not going to make any. All right. Those two extremes are always present. And I had to figure out this past week what my priority was going to be. Was it going to be working on the Tahoe to save money, or was it going to be working on a video that I wanted to do that I was really enjoying for that other channel but would make money? All right. That's that dilemma we're always going to face. And we're not going to sit down and generally do the calculations, but even in your normal day-to-day life, forget YouTube. Okay, you can save money clipping coupons. Is it worth your time and effort to put in the work to clip those coupons to save the money? Because making money or saving it is work either way. Generally, it's less work to save it, but they're both work. All right, so that's stuff we have to figure out. And for you young people, it's a lot harder because I think as we get older, we become more efficient at both. You young people, when you first start out at work or just early in your career, you haven't figured out how to efficiently make money yet. Or you haven't figured out exactly what position you need to be in your career to make the most money. What skills you need to acquire to get into that position. As you gain experience in whatever it is you do, though, you're going to learn, okay, that job over there, that pays really well. I want to go do that. I need to learn these skills so that I can go do that and make lots of money. At the same time with saving, you're going to figure out, okay, yeah, this brand new car over here, it's on sale, and if I buy this car, I'm going to save $15,000. It normally costs $25,000, now it's $20,000, and if I go buy this, I'll save $5,000. And then eventually you'll realize, no, you're not going to save $5,000 because you're still paying $20,000 for it. If I don't go buy no car over here, then you just saved $20,000. And we all have to figure that out. That's part of the learning part. But myself, I mentioned last week and last video I did about, I realized I didn't have to be part of this system. Okay, well, I wanted to, after I thought about it, at some point, all of us have to be part of the system, especially you younger people. You've got to go get a job, you've got to get that money coming in, and you've got to focus on saving at some point in your life if you ever want to have anything. All right, so when you're first getting that first job, you've got to do what people tell you. You've got to be part of the system. Whereas I'm to the point now, I've gotten a lot of my expenses out of the way. I've paid my house off. I don't have debt. I know how to more efficiently make money. I don't have to be part of a system. I've got a lot more options. Anyway, let's put it that way. Well, young people, I didn't want to make it sound like you could just not participate in the video I did last week. And that's kind of that homesteading mentality. You can just go be a homesteader. You can't be. You got to go make the money first to buy the home to do the homesteading with. And that's why I felt like this one was a video that I needed to do. And something I think could really help out a lot of you younger people. And just making you aware of that. And that's the thing, I apologize for not being able to explain this any better. I never really thought about it this past week myself. Okay, now for the update on the Tahoe and the lower unit. I said I was going to post a video every week with where I'm at, what I got done, what I'm planning to do next. And I'm hoping y'all are going to hold me accountable and make sure I get this done. I don't want to make excuses, but I did have a reason for not getting much done last week on this. I think it was a legitimate one. But I still got to get this done because it's still going to save me money, and I still want these things working and to be able to enjoy them. All right, so the Tahoe. I did get the driver's side valve cover pulled off, the valve cover gasket changed on it. It's back in. The only thing I've got left to do here is pull the O-rings off of the injectors, put them back in, put the fuel rail back on, and put this back in there, and it should be running. Hopefully we're going to find out this week. And then on the lower unit, still hadn't got my seals. I ordered the seals for this thing November 1st, and I contacted the company. And they said that the seals for the lower unit, the kit, was on back order. I told them to cancel that order. I think 7 weeks was more than enough time for them to get that to me. I ordered another seal kit, and it should be here any day. So, yeah, and I'm going to get some time off for Christmas from work. I don't think I'm going to get everything I wanted to get done, but I think I'm going to get close. We're going to have to just find out. So, anyway, and I hope the little topic on the making versus saving, I really hope it helps somebody out. God bless, and y'all have a great evening.